Can you give us a little bit more information on this Beirut blast? What does it actually mean when it comes to the conflict?
I think the bottom line is it's an expansion of the Lebanese front in the conflict. I mean, until now, that front has been confined to the border areas between Lebanon and Israel. Relatively small-time clashes between Hezbollah on the Lebanese side and Israel on the other. And they've been operating within the so-called rules of engagement, where they limit themselves to sort of tit-for-tat operations. This is Israel allegedly taking out a senior Hamas leader in the capital of Lebanon, far away from the border. That's something that a kind of attack like that hasn't happened since the 2006 war between Hezbollah and Israel. So I think it's an expansion of that front away from Gaza itself, and bodes ill, I think, for the region as a whole.
And at the same time, to your point about the region as a whole, of course, what's going on in the Red Sea capturing a lot of global attention as we perhaps wait for the sort of regional escalation to take fold, if it indeed does. Maersk now saying it's going to stop letting its vessels sail through the Red Sea yet again. Can you walk us through the decision-making there?
Yeah, I think they're a particularly large player, but every player in the area will be making the same risk calculation. We've seen this uptick in the Houthis in Yemen targeting and attacking, sometimes successfully, shipping interests in the region. More recently, we've seen the US trying to step in with this US-led naval force to protect shipping, but the attacks have continued. We saw another attack overnight, so they're still going on. And then the latest factor they've got to contend with in that decision-making is Iran, just a few days ago, sending in one of its own warships. I mean, we know Iran in this conflict largely as a proxy power, backing groups further away from its own center of orbit across the region, like the Houthis, like Hamas, like Hezbollah. But in this case, we had Iran actually sending its own assets into the region. I think it's not a match for the kind of US force that's also stationed there, but it is a statement of intent, I think, and an attempt to deter the US, and a message to shipping companies like Maersk that these risks aren't going away anytime soon.